So, welcome to my vlog. I'm Georgina, the Honest Vocal Coach. Today is Wednesday evening. I've been in the shop today. I set up a whole sale for all of the woolly hats, scarves, shawls, anything woolly wintry that needs getting shut off. They're all in a big sale. You can check it out. Links are in the description for the website. Anyway, now I've said all that, this evening I'm working on a Eurovision video and it's going pretty well. I've managed to get through copyright. Thank you very much. So Simon has bought me a gift. He bought me it earlier today, but we've been that busy. We completely forgot about it. He's been out in the garden putting windows into the shed, and he found some wood to put into his shed, so it is now a wood store. I've been working on Eurovision videos. Anyway, let's have a look. So we're going to do the guest test first, aren't we? Now this is soft and fluffy, I think. So I am going to go for wool, slippers, pyjamas. No.
First one.
First one, so we got wool. I got wool. I've not bought any wool in ages because I've got that much to use up. I've been good, been trying to be good. I like the paper. It's very shiny. I like gifts. Oh, and I tell you what, while I'm trying to get into this, Simon mentioned decking today for the garden. Decking? I didn't know we were going that far. Ooh! What a nice colour. Ooh! This isn't your standard stuff, is it? Oh my goodness, look at this. Alpaca wool, soft and skin friendly. We've got 2 dark purple and 3 lilac. Now that could make something very nice. And you know I like a bit of purple. And your mum came in the other day and pinched a load of purple because apparently people want purple poppies for Poppy Day in December. Sorry, November. I don't know why purple, but they're gorgeous. Thank you very much.
Have you had alpaca wool before?
No, never.
I didn't think you had.
No.
Softer.
Soft and skin friendly. Gorgeous appearance, high grade handle and unique natural burnish modern fashion classic. So let's have a look at the percentage. Alpaca 95% with 5% polyester. So that's the kind of thing you've got to be careful when you wash. So I don't shrink it. But it's quite soft. It's very nice. So I'll have to make something out of it and let you know what it's like to use alpaca wool, because I've never had alpaca before. Thank you, Simon. You're very kind. Oh, good morning. I'm outside the building to drop off the bonding squares. I've had to park at the side of the road though because there's no parking, but I'm going to be in and out pretty quick. Let's go in. Blimey, lots of stairs. So that's that done, all done. They were very happy to receive all of the bonding squares and hearts. I took them a prototype of the little bag, and one of you guys suggested that I do across the body bag so it doesn't fall off the teddy, which I think is a genius idea. So I'm going to try a few of those. So the strap is longer so it goes across and doesn't fall off. But they're super excited, and they've had a delivery of Easter eggs for all of the kids in the hospital. So guess who's got an Easter egg? Oh yeah, I'm going to come here more often. They're always really nice to me. They give me free things. Last time I got a Katy Bear, today I got a Malteser's Easter egg. Now I wasn't going to have an Easter egg this year. I was going to have, you know, other things. So obviously it's Easter and you're supposed to have an Easter egg. Now I think pretty much every year I've had an Easter egg. Since I was a kid, I don't think there's been a year that I haven't had it. So this year I wasn't planning to have an Easter egg, but someone's given me one, so what am I going to do with this? Maybe I'll have it in a few small pieces and just, you know, enjoy it that way, because traditionally, right, I could eat a whole half an egg. I don't know if you're the same. I bet there's some of you out there that eat the entire thing. And she gave me a choice. It was Smarties, Kit Kat or Maltesers. Maltesers. Definitely. So let me know what you would have. Smarties, Maltesers or Kit Kat. Kit Kat's nice, too much wafer. Smarties, they're alright. But Maltesers. We'll go for the Maltesers. Right, I couldn't not come to Hobbycraft. I'm close by, so I thought I'd pop in on my way home. I am considering trying to find some of those Borders biscuits. I'm going to try Home Bargains and figure out where you buy them from. I like this one, look. Marble chunky in these lovely blues and greens. It's a bit like the Sidar that I'm using at the moment, but this is chunky. Some nice colours. I like these. That's nice. These are lovely too. Look at that. Country folk. That's lovely. I'm trying not to buy for the sake of buying though. Kind of want an idea what I'm going to make with it. Ooh, do you like a bit of spirit? Oh, this is Aurora, this one. That's a nice colour, isn't it? Pinks and blues. There's a lack of blue versions, I reckon. She says and then finds one. Ha ha ha. Roaring blues, that's nice. Lilacs with green. I've got some at home. And swirly whirly. Look at that one. I've used that one for a cardigan. Came out so well. But I got it a lot cheaper than that. But the green's quite bright. Well, I didn't get any. I don't need any. But I just wanted to have a look really to see what's available. For what I'm working on at the moment, it's all kind of springy stuff, so it's mainly cotton and lightweight stuff, so I wasn't really fussed. So I'm going to go in Home Bargain to see if I can find some of them biscuits. Now, when did shopping without shopping bags become so stressful? I got here to Asda, I'm just getting some bits for the weekend, and I realised that I didn't have my big shopping bags. And then trying to find the bags at the till is so stressful. It's like, this is a rant alert by the way, it's like they've kept the bags under protection for some reason. Like you need security just to get a plastic bag. Oh my God. I know it's to cut down on the amount of plastic bags, but I reuse my plastic bags. I just forgot to bring them. You've made you feel like a criminal when you're coming out of Asda. But the good news is I found the Border biscuits. I didn't know where they sold them. I had no idea. But I do now. They sell them in Asda. Brilliant. I got 3 packs. Well, they might run out. So I need to make sure I've got some. They're just so nice. So I got loads of stuff because I'm covering the Easter weekend. It's Thursday, so Liz will be coming for pie tonight. I'm doing pie. I'm going to do a sort of a lasagna style meal with pasta lasagna sheets, but in pieces instead. Saw it on Jamie Oliver the other day. I also got other stuff that I haven't normally had before. I got gnocchi, never had it in my life. How do you get to my age and not having had it? I don't know. So I've got that. I want to try a meal with that. I've got some cream cheese. I've got some cherry tomatoes. I've got some blue cheese. I've got some passata. I'm going to do like a nice sauce to go with that. What else did I get? Other stuff like cheese, kitchen rolls, tissues, chicken, mince, all that kind of stuff. It's just cost me 60 quid and a stressful time at the tills because I didn't have any shopping bags. But now I'm going to go home and check on Alfie, and depending on how I feel, because it's very hot right now, I'm going to take Alfie for the walk. but I'll have to change my t-shirt because it's boiling, and I'll need a bottle and a bowl to take water for Alfie. I don't have one of them little bottle things with the lip, because we have had one before but he just didn't use it. So I'll need a bottle of water with a bowl that I can throw down. So I'll see how I feel when I get home, but we might try it. So here we are, we're attempting it. I have a feeling he's going to drag me round. Well, I'm going to set my watch off in a minute and see how far we get and how long it takes. How far we get? How long it takes, I know what I mean. I've got my water, I've got a bowl for him. I've got plenty of poo bags. I think I'm more anxious than he is because I know he's an idiot. But if this works, it'll do him the whole heap of good. It's just, I'm pretty sure he's going to stop at every single post, say hello to every single person. So, we'll see how we get on. Ah! Don't pout! Okay, so we did it. It's very warm, I'm very flustered, I don't feel comfortable in this top at all because it's pulling me tight and I'm not used to wearing tight things. It's been a long time. I know I don't look bad in it, but I just feel all like tight. So when we started, little Alfie went ziggy zaggy and we had to stop at every bin for him to have a smell. But once he got going, you figured it out, didn't you? Did you figure it out? Yes you did. Can I have a kiss? Hello. It wouldn't have any water on the way round, even though I took a bottle and a bowl. But as soon as we got in the car, he had his bowl of water. So as you can hear, he's nice and warm now. Are you warmed up? Did you have fun? Did you like it? Did Alfie have a nice time? Less stressful than I expected it to be. Once we got going, it was all right. But you kind of need 2 free hands. Holding the bowl and the cup in the other hand was not helpful because he spins. So there's a lot of turning round, a lot of spinning round. So should we go home now? Should we go home? We go home and we find Edward. Yeah? So excuse the way I look. I don't really feel comfortable in this top, but there we are. So we're not having pie today, Pie Thursday, because Liz is having a visitor of Paula who, it's a long story, I can't be bothered, but she's sort of related but not. And Simon's only just left work, so he's on his way, so I'm not doing a whole hoo-ha of pie, but what I am doing is I'm trying a gnocchi for the first time. Now I've got some fresh fish that I've just put in the oven. You cook it for 20 minutes. It's fish fillets, no, just the fish, nothing around it. I've got my fresh gnocchi, which I'm going to put in my pan in a minute. It's quite a lot actually. I don't think I need all of that. Let's do 3/4. It says 200 calories per third of a pack. So I've done it into thirds. So there's 200 calories of the gnocchi there. I think that's good. Then I'm going to do some peas to throw in for me. I've got passata, light Philadelphia and blue cheese. And it's the lightest Philadelphia. So the calories are very small. Per portion 26 calories. So my plan is to get these browned off, put some passata in and a little bit of the Philadelphia so it's nice, creamy and lovely. And then when I serve it, I'm going to put a couple of dollops of blue cheese on the top. Now I could put broccoli in mine as well, I suppose, but I think I'm just going to go for peas. So what have I missed? I've got my gnocchi, passata, lightest cheese. I'll put this back in the fridge. Probably a little bit of oil to get it cooking. And I've never done this. I watched this on a Jamie Oliver yesterday. It gave me the idea. I need to start experimenting with more foods. So yeah, gone for fresh gnocchi as well. I didn't know that you could get it in, pasta sort of dried as well. but I know very little about gnocchi. I just know that it's potato with flour in little balls. That's pretty much all I know. So I'm going to save some, and we're going to let the fish get underway before I start cooking the gnocchi, because the gnocchi doesn't take that long. It says easy cooking 2 minutes, so I'll probably leave it for a little while before I start with that. Now I would throw the peas straight in, but Simon will be upset by that, so I'm going to put the peas in just mine at the end. I need another pan. I think I've used all the pans. And I've just found out Simon's working tomorrow. It's Good Friday! And the shop shut. What am I going to do with myself? So I don't know, I might paint the walls in the garden or something. So passata, and now I'm going to mix in some of the lightest Philadelphia, which is really creamy, to just get it a little bit more creamy. That's Alfie waiting for his dad out the window. Oops. Oops. Look how creamy that looks. Oh yeah. So now we're going to let that bubble quite nicely. There we are. It is gnocchi with a creamy tomato sauce with blue cheese and a few little bits of very low fat cheese. I found the lightest fat cheese that I could find. Mine is the same. Oh, it's got fish in there as well. And mine is the same, but it's got peas in it. So in total, it's probably about 550 calories altogether. Now it's time for the taste test. Alfie's just gone out with his dad for a little walk before dinner. I'm like, it's ready. So we're going to try it. Ooh, can smell the herbs. Some fish, bit of gnocchi, some peas, bit of blue cheese. Oh, it's rather nice actually. Ooh, the gnocchi's lovely. Yeah, this is rather nice. The hit of blue cheese every so often is really good as well, because you can overdo blue cheese, but this is the right amount. It's really tasty and fairly healthy. Well, low in calories anyway. Real good. So I just said to Simon, let me know what you think when you finished eating. And he said, I'll tell you now. What did he say?
It's fantastic.
He really likes it. So yeah, it's about 500 calories. The fish is so light and lovely. And with the cream, well, it's Philadelphia. It's called lightest Philadelphia. Mixed in with the passata creates this really nice creamy sauce. The little bits of blue cheese on the top as well. Fantastic. I tell you what I missed though. Bit of garlic. I didn't put any garlic in it. He's shaking his head. Not one garlic.
Could you have wazzed it in?
I could have wazzed it in. He said, is this pucker?
Oh yeah, I said this tastes pucker. Have you been watching Jamie Oliver?
Yeah, it was on yesterday and it gave me the idea for gnocchi because I've never had it.
I could taste puckerness in it.
It's really nice though, isn't it? Would you have it again?
Yeah.
Yay! Another new meal that I've added to the list. Boom.
Boom, whoop, whoop.
That was really tasty. I'm very pleased with that meal. Really, really good. Simon was like, what is it? What is it? It's gnocchi. It's really good. Really good. I think a little bit creamier for the sauce would be good. So maybe a little bit more Philadelphia in it, or a slightly stronger soft cheese to put in it. But it missed crunch. It needed crunch. So what do you think? What about some breadcrumbs on the top? So it's got some kind of crunch. Put the cheese on while in the pan, breadcrumbs on, so it gets a nice little crust over the top. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments. If anybody else has got any gnocchi recipes, do let me know. So John's on the phone from the shop to catch up with Simon, and I'm going to make us a cup of tea. And then I'll change this t-shirt. It's nice to be able to see what I look like, what size I am, and I feel a lot smaller than I realised. But I don't know. I'm not used to being held in. It used to be, you know, wearing dancers' outfits, but it's been a while. Oh, hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, hello. It is now Friday morning. It's Good Friday, actually Friday afternoon. Oh, God. Friday afternoon. I've been filming all morning for my Honest Vocal Coach channel. I've done 3 videos, 1 to go out to do today and 2 for next week. I now need a break and some food. I've got a bit glam today. I've got my white shirt on. I did try my old waistcoat, but it just felt heavy and upset me around my neck, so I had to give in. But I'm really pleased with these white shirts. So I've just shoved a jumper on because it's rather chilly today. So far today I've had yoghurt with protein and one of those Borders biscuits on the top. And for lunch, I think I'm gonna have egg in a bagel with cheese, I think. It's less than 300 calories, providing I don't put too much butter in it. And brought my juice down with me. I've had quite a good morning. Really focusing on the work today, making sure that I'm getting everything done. Even though it is Good Friday, Simon's not here. Simon's at work. So I thought, well, since the house is quiet, I'll get some work done. And I need to edit 1 today. What is it? I think he wants a chew. So I'm putting in my thin bagels, 126 calories. These are Asda ones. Really like the Warburton's ones, but they're more calories and they didn't have any in Asda the other day. So I've got my little egg pancake maker, egg, salt, pepper, tiniest bit of milk, give it a mix up, chuck it in the machine. Just the right amount so it doesn't flood over the sides. I've got my cheese thin, which is a grand total of 36 calories. My spreadable, lightly salted, reduced fat butter and barbecue sauce. Nom nom. I could eat 2 of these, but no, we're just gonna have the 1. And I decided to leave my hair to dry on its own today. I dried the top and a little bit at the back because I find it really hard leaving my hair to dry. But this is what my hair looks like if I leave it to dry. And I think with this colour, it looks quite nice. I don't know if you agree, but let me know in the comments. And someone asked me about the wall outside, what colour it is. Now the colour of masonry paint was actually red. It's not really come out as red. It kind of went on almost like a peachy colour and it's gone orange now. So we've decided to go for a Mediterranean sort of garden. So I'm going to paint the small wall in the red and then the bigger walls are going to be sort of a creamy colour, but a bit paler than what it is now, a bit less yellow really. While this is cooking, I'll show you. There goes the bagels just as I reach outside coming out. So that little wall is going to be the same colour as that one over there. And then the side wall of the garage and the side wall there, I'm going to do a pale kind of cream colour, but not as yellowy as that, a pale one. Simon's finished the shed, painted the frames. He's put a little step thing outside. Apparently there's going to be like a potting shelf. He's not quite finished it yet. I also did the frames of the outbuilding, but not the door yet. And we're going to do a bit more work on it this weekend when Simon's actually here. But I'm in the shop tomorrow. I best go and finish my breakfast, lunch. Bagels, bagel, bagel, bagel. Tiny bit of butter. I've got Asda's reduced fat butter. Put my cheese on. Tiny bit of barbecue sauce. We're just waiting for the egg now. Woohoo! It looks slightly different because I've put the milk in. Needs a little bit longer. I haven't put milk in before, normally I don't. But I put just a tiny drip in. I thought it might make it creamier. Right, I need a plate. There we are, it's looking very nice. I think just a little bit longer. Right, it's now 6:05. I edited the Miley video and that's out. I've got 2 more still to edit, but I'm going to do those another day because they're not going to be going out until next week. Anyway, I've just found out I might have the opportunity to go to Tube Fest next Friday, so I'm going to look into that. It's for YouTubers and business people to sort of market to each other, networking and that, and learn how to improve what they do. Simon's still not here. I don't know when he's coming back. I'm really hungry now, so I think I'm gonna use up the gnocchi from yesterday with a cheese sauce and some broccoli. I think that's what I'm doing, because rather peckish now. There we go. Gnocchi browned off, added half a tub of lightest Philadelphia, threw in a tiny little bit of light cheese and some blue cheese, and then put my broccoli in, and now I'm just heating it all through, and then it's all ready. A nice cheesy dinner, but not ridiculously high in calories. If I was using all full fat stuff, then yeah, it would be. That looks lovely. Oh my goodness, I'm sat watching telly while eating my food. That was nicer than yesterday's. That was amazing. Wow. So, third of a pack of gnocchi, which is about 200 calories. Then half a pack of the lightest Philadelphia. Then tiny, literally just a shake of the light cheese. A little bit of garlic, mix it all up, let it nice and cook. Obviously cook off your gnocchi first. Excuse me. And then I finished off by throwing a little bit of blue cheese in, but literally a tiny amount. Probably a sort of sliver that I put into small bits. Threw that in. Threw my broccoli in after I'd cooked that beside it. Mixed it all together and it was so good. That was better than yesterday's. That was really good. Might have to do that for Simon, but without the broccoli. Maybe replace the broccoli with some chicken chunks or something like that. But that, oh, imagine what that's like with bacon. Oh, I could do my bacon version, couldn't I? Flardons. It's so good. Yeah, that smoky bacon, that'd be nice. Alfie, what are you doing? He's pulled the blanket off the sofa and I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing? Oh, hello, it is Saturday. It is 11:29. So far we've had a few people in. We've sold some postcards, a private eye book and a t-shirt. So that's good. I'm sat watching Walk With Me Tim. He's in the smallest hotel in the world, which I think is in Hamburg, I think. I was gonna start editing some more videos, but the laptop here, it just takes so long because it's quite slow, so you've got to wait for the video to process so you can then see it and then edit it, and then to render it, it takes literally an hour. It just wastes so much time. So instead of doing it here, I'm going to take the hard drive back home again and do it at home, because I could probably have both of them done within maybe 35-40 minutes rather than spending 2 hours just trying to edit 2 videos. It makes sense to utilise my time that way. Simon is off today. He worked yesterday and the day before. He was very tired when he came home last night, but I did make him a steak. I got him steak, chips, mushrooms. I had that cheesy gnocchi, which was fantastic. I changed my HRT this morning. I was going to mention that actually on. It really is making a difference. My mood swings are less. I feel like I've got a little bit more energy. It's definitely going well. I think I'm on the 3rd switch now, so it'll be about a week and a half that I've been doing it. Oh, regular just about to come in. Oh, hello!
How's it going?
I'm alright, thank you. How are you?
Not bad. I come for a look at your tools upstairs.
All right.
My son's helping to. Somebody just bought a house. His girlfriend's just bought a house.
Yeah.
And is helping to decorate it, do all sorts to it.
I see.
But it's my son who's not mechanically minded, whereas my other son, Jack, he can build anything, plumbing, carpentry, anything. Thomas, on the other hand, has trouble putting a screw in.
Oh.
And he's helping her, and he's got no tools of any kind. So I'm going to go looking for tools for him that might be useful for a little toolbox I'm putting together for him.
What's a swaging block?
Swaging block is a blacksmith term. Blacksmiths normally have one about this big, and it's a steel square block of steel, and then around the edge is scoops, perfect rounded scoops, and they go little bigger all the way around. So a blacksmith can put a perfect curve into a piece of steel, like a wrought iron fence or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But the actual steel block is called a swaging, because when they're doing that, they're swaging the steel. They're bending it into a U-shaped hoop. So it's called swaging in blacksmithing. So, but jewelers use the same thing, but it's tiny. It's only this long and it's that wide and it's that thick.
Yeah.
And it has a groove, which is a perfect circular groove. And they go from 2mm, 3mm, 4mm, 5. They go all the way up to like 10mm. And you use a swaging block if you want to make a silver tube for making a hinge, for folding a long piece of silver into a tube.
Right.
And that's what a swaging block is for. It's for making tubes.
So this is a special shout out to Connor. The lovely Connor and the dad travelled all the way from Chatham today. Not Manchester as in Chetham's, Chatham, down south somewhere. I'm not great with geography. Anyway, apparently their sister went on a bit of a trip a couple of years ago to see Joe Suggs, a YouTuber. Anyway, Connor wanted to come and meet me. So they spent the day coming up from near London to Doncaster to South Emsall to come to the shop to just meet me, which was just so nice. So Connor, thank you for coming to the shop. Enjoy your crystals. You got amethyst, which is great for aiding sleep, and it's a very spiritual crystal. You also got trollite, it's pronounced, which is a blue crystal, which is good for connecting to your spiritual side. I'm trying to remember what else you bought. You bought a beanie hat, a guitar key ring, which I think was a gift for someone, and some Jaguar coasters, little mats in a tin. So thank you so much for spending time to come up and see me. I've really enjoyed it, and feel free to comment in the vlog if you want to. And yeah, I'm just kind of grateful that someone would do that, come all that way just to say hi and look around my shop. So Connor, thank you very much. It was a lovely thing that you did. I don't think of myself as famous at all, but I do know that now I've been doing this a while, it's nice to have a little picture with a person when you get there. So yeah, don't be scared to ask for a picture. We had a nice picture together, and yeah, just stay in touch. Right, I'm back from the shop and I've had a fantastic day. It's 3:10. Really, really good day. We sold loads of antiques, loads of crystals, incense, haberdashery, pretty much a bit of everything, which was great. Just a constant flow of people into the shop. So a really, really good day. So I'm home now. Simon is in the kitchen. He's just made me a cup of tea. He's just emptied his white car and found all sorts, including a whole handful of money. Said you should clear your car out more often if you're going to find money in the bottom of it, because the white one still on the front. The blue one, which is now his, that was mine, is at the side as well. So I have got a new gadget. You know me and gadgets. Oh yeah. Now, this is a set of wireless headphones. Now, I already have some Bose. No, the Bose or Sony? I can't remember. I used to have Bose. I think I've got Sony now. Or Sony. inner ear ones for when I'm doing my reactions. I can't use them for when I record because there's a slight delay with Bluetooth. I don't know if you knew that. So I can't use it when I record, so I use proper headphones with cables for that. Anyway, I'd really like to be able to listen to music when I go off on my walks, but I don't want the inner ear ones because I've got a sore ear at the moment as it is, which I'll tell you all about another day. It's been getting worse over a couple of months and can't get into the doctor's. 2 hours on the doctor's waiting list yesterday on the line. By the time it got to 10 to 10, after being on since 8 o'clock, I gave up. So hopefully we'll get that sorted. That's one of the reasons I got these. So I have bought Sony again. They're not noise cancelling. I wasn't fussed about noise cancelling. I'd still like to hear the birds and stuff around me. I don't want to be completely shut off. Let's have a look. Here we are. WH-CH520. Wow, what a name. 360 reality audio, 50 hours, multi-point. You can connect them to your phone for phone calls as well as listening to music or whatever. Wireless, rechargeable. The only thing is I don't know if they come with a case or not. So, shall we see? Because I thought, should I buy a case to put them in? Or am I not bothered? Because most of the time they come with a bag. And I want to be able to throw them in a bag when I'm off out for walks and that. Because I'm trying to organise more walks where I'm going to different places, not just the park. Ooh, this is snazzy. So it comes in this bag, like thing that wraps around. Then there's another box inside. Oh, I do like an unboxing. Right, how do we open this one? It's got a little button that you press on the bottom to pull it open. Even, look at this. Ooh! And it tells you what to do. Just scan it and it'll connect it straight away. Let's have a look. So you've got your cable, USB to... I think that's... I don't know. I'm not good at remembering the names for the newer cables. And here are the headphones. They do come in a little bag, but it's just like a... Oh no, it ain't a bag. It ain't a bag. It's just a material thing. So I will need a bag for them. And they flip around. And there we are. Oh yeah. So I will be testing these out. Oh, actually they're quite good. I'll be testing these out later on. So I will need a bag. I can crochet one, can't I? Well, I'm very pleased with those earphones. They sound fantastic. They've got loads of settings, like presets in there, like excited, mellow, vocal, relaxed. So all the EQs are already set, and then you can go in and adjust the EQ so you can have it how you want it. It's got this 360 surround soundy weird thing, which I've not set up yet. You're going to hold them away from you and put them on your ears and blah-de-blah. But they're really good. I just realised they don't have a bag with them. So they come in a nice little box, which I can use. But it'd be nice to have a bag that I can attach to my bum bag so they're kind of connected. So I'll have to crochet something, won't I? Something out of, I don't know, a chunky yarn or something so it keeps them safe. But yeah, they're very good. £35 I think they were. And I decided to pay a little bit extra for the next day delivery. So it looks like we're having pie. We didn't have pie on Thursday. I can't remember why. I think it was Simon was working really late or something like that. Then we didn't have pie on Friday. So we had gnocchi those days. But I'm making pie today. But Liz is still off to bingo. And Simon's off. Where are you off? Soldiers, which is like a venue in Upton, I think. Of the two sons that he has, as Corey and Jamie, Corey's having a bit of a do apparently, so he's gone over to see him, and I don't know why he's barking. So I need to get all the ingredients out for the pie. So it's bubbling away nicely now. I bubble this for about 15 minutes, so the chicken's cooked even more. There's my version over there, and then it all goes into the pie in the oven. And we're having, well, I am, and Liz is having, cauliflower for the first time. Now I've had cauliflower bites when I go to Chopsticks, but I've never had it in a pie. So if anybody's got any cauliflower recipes, let me know. So there's my pie with the G on the top. We've got L for Liz and an S for Simon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Person.
Thanks, Miss Person.
Oh my goodness, the pie was gorgeous. Can see why Liz wants to come round just for pie. I got the phone call this afternoon while I was at the shop. I'm having pie today. I'm having pie because we didn't have pie on Thursday. I'm having pie. All right, I'll do the pie. It takes me an hour to make, but I don't mind. I'll make the pie. So yeah, we've just finished our pie and it was fantastic. I didn't even notice the cauliflower. So I'm eating cauliflower as well now on a regular basis. I'm trying to up the veggies that I'm eating. I'm also trying to explore different recipes because I get stuck in certain recipes and just make the same thing. Like there's a period of time literally where we just had fish all the time. So I'm trying to introduce different things. Like this week I'm having a lasagna sort of pasta dish with chopped up bits of it's not a full-on lasagna because there's just too much calories in that. But it's a smaller lasagna with lasagna sheets but broken into pieces without the white sauce on the top. So bolognese. It's like kind of like bolognese, I suppose. Oh, what's happening? What's the matter? Tinky and Alfie. Liz is in the garage with Simon. They're looking through stuff, trying to get rid of stuff. This cupboard needs doing, Liz. Although apparently she emptied this today. The hi-fi system thing. Hi-fi, you know. I didn't even know what was in it. I've not used it. But apparently she's been going through the drawers and emptying it of stuff, which is fantastic. I've started a bag. I've decided to do a drawstring bag. So square, sort of square like that, but with drawstring at the top. I was going to do full circle, but no, I'm going to do it kind of pretty much the shape of the box. So that shape, a bit longer with the drawstring at the top. And then I'll create some hoops so I can hang it off my bum bag when I go out walking. And I've gone for this yarn. This is Batik Chunky Parpatia that I got from Neil the Knit that I've had in the cupboard for ages. So I'm going to make it with this one. And I think there's a pair of leg warmers I made in the shop right now. Oh, and one more thing. All of the bracelets from the shop that haven't sold, which is all of the bracelets that I've still got, all in the sale. All in the sale. The jumbo ones, the large beads, the chip bracelets, the small ones. So go and check out the sale on my website. Link is below. And I also forgot to say, I just sat down with my crochet in the kitchen talking to Liz. Someone followed me on TikTok today. They're a vocal coach. I thought, all right, let's have a look. It's the vocal coach for the Sugar Babes. I messaged the Sugar Babes team about a week ago and said, any chance of me doing some like footage of sound checks and stuff? And they said, sorry, we don't do that. But the vocal coach to the Sugar Babes, the arranger for this tour, is following me on TikTok. So if you see this and, you want me to come and promote the tour, then let me know. Got to go to Girls Aloud last year, twice, which was fantastic. So this year, Sugar Babes has been nice. So I think I've changed my mind with the bag. I'm halfway through it already. Doesn't take long to make this type of bag. It's the same bag as the teddy bear bags. It's the same design, but obviously just a bit bigger. I've decided I'm going to do the square and I'm going to do flap over the top. Then I'm going to add 2 pieces to the back so it can slide onto the bum bag. So instead of having the squidgy drawstring, I'm thinking square with a flap over the front with a button, and then have 2 sort of strap bits at the back which will then slide onto the bum bag that I wear whenever I go walking. I thought it could just slide on here and keep it on there. So it got me thinking, what about one for my camera? Now my camera, obviously it's there, I'm just using it. It's long and thin like that. So if I do a bag like that, again with a hoop on it, so it can go on the belt, then I'm all sorted. So I'm going to make those as well. But the colours are coming up so nice. Very pleased with it. So it's about halfway there if I get the box. Yeah, halfway there. And what I did think as well, what about if I sew together this bottom part? I'll show you what I mean. If I get my earphones out, put the earphones in, so it stops the two ear coverages banging together in the middle. What if I tack that together like that, so it fits nicely just up to the middle, and you slide both pieces in so it stops them banging together? I think that's a genius idea. So if I finish it off, flap over the top, yeah, so they're nice and secure. Genius. I might have to make more of these headphone little bags. I'll see how I get on with the first one though, shall I? So I'm going to sign off from this one. It's now 6:30 on Saturday night. Simon's gone out. It's very rarely he goes out on an evening, but there's a bit of a do, so he's off to the do. And I am going to edit this there footage and I will continue filming tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Connor, for coming all that way to see me at the shop today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, loves.